Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. That music down too much. This one may be a little different volume than the last. There, Sonny, or are you still here? Is that... Okay, volume's good. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I wasn't sure. Now I can look at where that is and I'll be good. Minus 33 decibels, if I can remember, hopefully. All right. I gotta tell you, Sonny. Unless something really drastic happens in the next 10 minutes, I think we're the only ones here. That Echo, are you here? I don't think so. I think he had work to do. Oh, never mind. Brooke just showed up in the Discord, so we've got one person. This is why I don't do a lot of these streams, Sonny. Because nobody ever shows up. And I don't mind just being here with you, don't get me wrong. And Brooke, good afternoon. Glad to see you. But, yeah, people just, they never seem to show up. I mean, we had a packed house. I know you weren't in Discord earlier, Sonny, but I mean, we had a ton of people in Discord. We had, you know, viewers on YouTube, everything. And, just, you know what I'm saying. So, no big deal. Like I said, we'll see how this goes, and hopefully we'll get some trades, and it is what it is, but you know what I'm saying. That's why I don't do a lot of, going up late afternoon streams, and people ask for it. Actually, it's Brooke. Brooke, yeah, he left. He just left after all this. Brooke actually asked me to come in, and why don't I scalp, you know, during, you know, like I like to for Power Hour. Why don't I come in and scalp live? Well, because nobody will show up, you know, that's badly. And it's hard. Hopefully I mean, since it's just me and you, it won't be so bad because we could just sit here and talk amongst one another, Sonny. But it's hard to run a live stream and keep up conversation when nobody's in here, nobody's talking. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's in the VC, nobody's talking, nobody's writing back and forth, anything. It's just silence. What are you gonna talk about? So, like I said, we'll see how this goes, but it's always tough that way. And the sad thing is, what they'll do is they will miss it, right? So nobody will show up, and then here in 45 minutes, an hour, once we're done trading and about to hit the road. Yeah, no, that's fine, Sonny. Once we're about to pack it up for the day, when we're done and the trades are over and everything else, then people start like going up to the VC. Oh, you're not leaving right now, are you? Well, yeah, it's over. What is there to you know, what is there to see? Show's over. Nothing to see here. Move on. So, I don't know. Yeah, you decided to skip the long idea. Yeah, it's a long way away at this point. I don't think that I don't think we're gonna get there. This trade idea right here that we had earlier, though, was actually super decent. The flip of this candle never happened, obviously, but if you would have went back in and stayed with this thing, just like we talked about, it essentially played just like we said it was going to. I didn't like that we had no volume, But here was the pattern we drew out, you know, this inverted head and shoulder pattern played out just as we imagined, and you could have put your stop right there below that shoulder and essentially retest for the continuation to go up. So I mean, the pattern itself actually played pretty well at the end of the day. It wasn't bad. The flip of that candle, it wasn't exactly that candle. Price was too slow. So, but that was still a decent long. If you would have took it there, you would have essentially been, you know, pretty close to the bottom there. I mean, you'd have been a little off because you could have took the break of these highs. You could have took it off the 30 or the hour. The biggest problem with the hour would have been no bottom wick. So I like the 30 idea better. Basically what we did was we came down, no top wick here, so you're expecting a top wick, printed a doji candle, an inside bar, you know, what have you. And then once you broke that high, you could have longed that back up, which would have made sense on the 5, but enough of that. What can we find here? Yeah. I swear, Sonny, I think it's just you and me. Got 5 minutes. I don't think anybody else is going to show up, honestly. I like you. I would like to, yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I hate to say what I like. I want to see a setup. That's what I like. Of course, we probably won't see any movement, and we'll do bottom wick on every time frame. Yeah. Don't think we'll see any movement at 2. Like, we may see a little, but if I remember correctly, isn't Powell, I mean, doesn't it normally do a 230 type thing? I think it does. If I remember correctly, it seems like that's normally kind of what happens. Like, we'll get something, but normally you don't get a real true move until 30 after. We'll see. Maybe not. Yeah, it is going to be important. 4 minutes left. Anticipation. Let's see. Hey, Asif. Just saw you came in. Nobody else is here. This is what I was just telling Sonny. Sonny's on YouTube, Asif, but nobody else showed back up, I don't guess. I don't know, maybe, well, I guess my video will tell me. I started 25 minutes ago, but I didn't actually turn the screen on until I think it was set for about 20 minutes or so. So maybe 5 minutes since the screen's been on or something. Not a lot. Yeah, we did no TA. We've done nothing. We're just sitting here watching. I mean, there's really no TA to do. It's essentially the same thing that we had this morning. So we'll just see what happens in 3 minutes. But like I was just telling Sonny, this is why I don't normally do any afternoon live streams, because nobody shows up. I mean, you were here this morning. You understand how many people were here this morning, and then we had tons in YouTube too. And I think the only person on YouTube right now is Sonny. I think that's it. Especially the press conference will be important. Yeah, Sonny. Oh, there's Aquawolf. Hey, Aquawolf.
Hey, what's up?
Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. Just waiting to see what's going to happen here.
Yeah, if anything is going to happen at all.
Yeah, I assume we'll get some movement, but just wait and see here how it goes.
I'm thinking we could perhaps like shoot the highs and then go for low.
Yeah.
I mean, there's like an M. Yeah, there's an M pattern in like all time frames up to the 1 hour.
Yep. That makes sense. 1 minute. Go ahead and pull up my danger just in case. I don't think that. What? Move's going to be up first. But it should hold there and move up.
Well, we're going down now, so
yeah, down first, huh?
Grabbing stop losses.
Yeah, it's unusual. I thought up first made a lot of sense too.
Yeah.
Okay, well, there's that.
So the federal funds rate is the same, hasn't changed, like the same as forecasted. .5%. And the federal budget balance is less than forecasted. I mean, it's, yeah.
Quick little move there. It's probably, Powell speaks, right? I believe. Doesn't he speak at 2:30 or does he not today?
Yeah, at 9:30 there's a press conference, and 9 is I think like the dot plot. I think like there's the economic projections to the statement, and we had the federal funds rate, which is the same as forecasted.
Yeah. Once he starts talking, the price likes to get a little volatile.
Yeah.
See what happens.
I think we're going to see like upwards movement, not downwards, which is weird for me, for my like bias, let's say.
Good job, Sonny. Went long and just took profit. Yeah, I kind of see the long. I'm still waiting. I want to see what. Like I said, you know, whenever we came up with that whenever we came up with that 23.65.9, you know, we expect that to happen like a week and a half ago to happen today, and I still see it happening. I think it can still happen. And count on the 4 hour. Yeah. No, I'm not watching the conference, also. No, I'm sure. I assume Aqua Wolf is, because he's with the things.
Oh, come again?
Watching the conference? Are you watching the conference?
Oh, no.
No, okay.
It starts in 20 minutes, so...
Okay, yeah. No, I don't even pay attention to it, Asif. Honestly, I just, I pay attention to when the news is. I never pay attention to, how the news is released. Now, is that right or wrong? All up to the person. It's never a issue for me because I only trade the chart. So for me, I don't want to you know, believe that it is one way just because, you know, the news event says so. So, but that's just me. It's not for everybody. I trade the TA. It doesn't affect how I look at the charts. It doesn't matter what the news says. The TA will still play. And a lot of people will tell you that's not the case, but you see me trade news, every news event, and I do it exactly the same. And the TA is still what holds up. I never know what the news is going to be or what it's projected to be or what they even say. It doesn't make any difference to me. So, but like I said, it's just the way I trade. Not everybody's that way. A lot of people are very into the news and the fundamentals and how it's affected with this, that, and everything else. And there's nothing wrong with that if that's, you know, that's how they do it. It's just not how I do it. So I've had people argue up and down with me about that and say that you can't trade news without understanding what the news is and yada yada. But I got to be honest with you. I used to trade crypto, you know, full time. I traded crypto before I traded this. Not a lot of you guys know that, and I could give a crap about crypto. I have absolutely no desire to know what a coin is or what it does or what the white paper says or any of those things. I traded TA on the chart. I could have cared less what any of it was. Still don't know what it is. Still don't care. It's just me. You know, I never was going to hold it long term or keep it or any of those things. All I was going to do is trade it. So, what a pump on USD JPY. And must be flying, Sonny says. Good for you. Good job, Sonny. You must have been in it, I guess. And again, also, that's just my take. It's a lot of the stuff that I do, lots of people do not agree with. So don't take it as advice or anything else. Make sure you do your due diligence and make sure you do what works for you. I'm just some crazy guy talking in your ear. You already know. Well, that's good. That's good. I mean, that's how I look at it. I look at a lot of people won't trade news because they're worried that it's unpredictable and it's gambling and things of this nature. And I've never seen it that way. What I've noticed is that, I put my TA on my chart and, the price action dictates exactly what an asset's going to do, particularly gold. I only trade gold during news, so I speak for anything else. But all that I've seen is that, gold, let's say the asset, gold for me, just moves faster. That's it. News just speeds up the price action. It doesn't do anything any different. It doesn't, I haven't noticed that I see anything that's not, hits me out of the left park or something that, I try to get into a position and all of a sudden it runs the other way and, because of some news related release or something. I've never seen that. I mean, all I've seen is that it plays out just like you expect it to play out, just a faster rate. But again, that's my take on it. I mean, I already expect that it's going to play, and do these things. So they just happen quicker and in bigger moves. To be honest, I'm seeing this gold will dump hard, but waiting. Sonny says he believes she's going to go down. Makes sense. I was hoping that she was going to go down, Sonny. I was hoping that she would give us a top wick. Come in, give us a top wick, and then flip. Come in, take the highs, give us a top wick, down, but don't mean it'll happen. That's in a perfect world, right?
I'm I'm reading the summary of economic projections that was just released today, like 15 minutes ago.
Yeah.
And it's very fun. Because like they give us a range of the GDP change or the unemployment rate change for this year, next year, and 2026, and the range is of 2 to 3% change, and they're like, well, there is 70% chance that this big range might play out, but there's also 30% chance that it won't play out in this range that we'll give you, which is already a big range. And then they're like, well, we're actually also uncertain about what will happen. Okay, it's reassuring.
Yeah.
They basically they plot certain charts and everything, and then they say, okay, so this is what might happen, but there is also a chance that it will not happen. But there you go, there you have it. Now pay us. What the fuck?
Now pay us. Oh, I remember.
It's really
I remember watching YouTubers. I don't watch any YouTubers anymore, but I remember they used to do stuff like this. And you sat here and you believed them. They'd say, okay, so here's what we're looking at today. And if it's not like that, then what's going to happen is we're going to make a move like this.
Unless we don't.
Yeah. And you're like, okay. And they're like, so this is what's going to happen. And then they'll tell you something like, see, I told you. What do you mean you told me?
Yeah. You give every. Yeah. You gave me every outcome possible, and now one of these outcomes played out. Okay, I told you so. So look. For gold right now, personally, I believe that we'll go down. Mm-hmm. However, we may go up.
Mm-hmm.
So, no matter what we do, I told you so,
And for all you on YouTube, Aqua Wolf is going to be selling mentorships. So if you guys want to sign up, come to the Discord. Yeah. He has courses available in 30 days. So.
Yeah.
In those courses, he'll explain to you exactly why he thinks it's going to go up or down.
Yeah. It's mostly about the vibes,
He said it's about the vibes. I love that.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Well, look, vibes can be wrong. So if they're wrong, then I word you.
Yeah.
I don't have anything but to say.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, man.
This is what some analysts in Unity they like to do. Now it's paid, so I'm not in Unity, but like what they used to do when it was free,
Yeah.
like they gave out 20 charts around Bitcoin, okay? And they were like, see all these charts, for me, they mean that I will long Bitcoin at this price. And then one day at like 3 a.m., they post one chart. They're like, however, in case we go down, this is what will happen. This is how I will short. And then no matter what happened, they replied to the message that was like short or long. And they were like, see, I told you so. So,
Oh, my jeez. Oh, Sonny. Sonny says if she doesn't go down, it'll go higher.
yeah.
Yeah, Sonny, that's true.
Let's range. We could also range. It's so dumb.
10 minutes. 10 minutes and maybe we'll see some. That wasn't that much. I mean, it was a move down, don't get me wrong. That was a decent sized candle. It's just wasn't much. Hopefully we see something more than that.
However, the move happened before the news were released. If you go to the 1 minute chart, like the move, like 0.40% happened at 8:59, 1 minute before the release of the news.
Hey, Dead Echo. The 30-minute candle will close in just over 8 minutes. Just watch. Yeah, it will. Nothing really happened. Yeah, nothing really happened. I mean, yeah. There's not a lot that happened. I mean, we got a candle move, but let's see. Hopefully 230 is going to be different. You already know when he starts speaking, things get hectic a lot of times. There'll be something.
Well, when he starts the speech without saying good evening, you know it's going bad.
He's wick down and
It looks like it wants to go up.
Yeah.
On the 4 hour. But I don't like it. So it will go down. We have 5 minutes to put a top wick on the 4 hour and the 1 hour. So
Hey, stocks. Yeah. Gold long could be juicy. Yeah, yeah, I don't know. We're trying to see what's going to happen. 2 minutes. I'd like it to go up and hit 2365.9. I'd like to go up there and hit that and then see how we react there. That is my ideal situation. The problem is, in order for gold to really go up, Dixie needs to dump more, and you'd think she'd go up from here, not dump more, but definitely could. There's no bottom wick here. Again, I don't trade Dixie, so not saying that any of those rules apply. I'm a gold trader, so. There you go, guys. Trading channel. Yeah, I saw it. Oh, you posted more. Let's see what happens. I drew this up, the sporning stocks, to one green candle that came all the way up here, like 380 ticks. But so far it hadn't played out. I almost, it's like It's like everything else. I almost want to see it play out. So I drew it. I drew the candle out when it was right here. So it was right here. Drew it out to go all the way up here and tap that. Again, don't mean it will.
Reality.
Hey, Phils.
Hello. How are you?
I am great. How are you?
I am doing okay. You see, my prediction earlier for the Fed, I got information that it already happened, so I falsely claimed that I predicted it, but I was getting ahead of myself. And now the Fed has now spoken, and Powell is about to speak, and so far my prediction is still accurate.
Okay. That's good.
I believe he's going to be hawkish. That is what I think.
But you said he was going to be dovish. What'd you say? Something different than
Yes,
that.
dovish. That is what I meant to say, dovish.
Oh my gosh.
Sometimes I
See?
get
See what we're talking about, guys? So we were just talking about this. How all these guys like to go on YouTube and call it both ways, and then they can say, see, I'm right.
No, I only call it
You
one
did
way.
it, Phils.
I
Why
only
you
say
doing it,
one way.
Phils?
No,
I'm just giving you hell. Don't worry. Just joking, just
yes,
joking.
I know.
Yeah.
You see, the difference is when I do it, I say my bias, which is one opinion, and then I say the hypothetical scenarios of what could happen if it goes against my bias, and then what it will follow. But so far, my bias is always right. I'm never wrong. Other than the times that I am wrong, but those times I consider myself right.
He just said, I'm never wrong other than the times that I'm wrong, and I consider myself right. Oh my geez, there's a nice flip candle there. Push. I still, yeah. This is too funny. Yeah, Sonny. Phils is funny. You already know. Always funny.
I told Osif the outcome of today's news. I told him a few days ago. He can confirm because he is in the inner circle.
So where's Phil going then?
Osif will tell you. He will regurgitate my wisdom.
No idea what you
If he
just
cannot,
said, Phils.
If Osif cannot regurgitate the wisdom I have bestowed on him through the inner circle, then maybe he's not should be in inner circle. But we will see right now if he can tell you where gold is going, according to me.
Okay.
Yes.
Wife is a monster. Stocks. What? That's public information now. You're on social media. Stocks. Phils has said the same thing about his ex-wives. So,
What?
I don't know.
Probably true.
I just made that up, Phils.
I trusted your sources.
Oh my jeez. I even said wives in order to make it like multiples, and he still agrees. He's like, yeah, I've only had 6. What?
A brief time I was Norman. So I had 6 at once. And they all
Well,
divorced me at this time.
Oh man.
Yes.
Yeah, that's.
think
I mean that.
I-
I'm thinking about all the work there because you got in order to marry 6 wives, right? And you probably have to like marry one at a time and do this whole thing and pay for these marriages and invest all this time and then all of them just to up and just at the same time, just boom. Seems like a lot of work put in and it just everything's over so quickly. I mean, I don't know.
But it could also be like 3 pairs of Siamese. So it's like only 3 weddings.
Oh my jeez. That painted a whole new picture. Oh my gosh. He said 3 pairs of Siamese. Oh my jeez. So where is she going? Oh, I don't know. Asif was supposed to say where Phil's thought she was going, Sonny. I don't know. I'm not
Yes.
I'm sure.
According to, he was going to tell you, but because he is not, I'm going to, and I'm going to give you guys some inner circle knowledge. This is not insider information to be confused with.
If we get 2 rate cuts, bearish if 1 cut. There you go.
I don't know why I was asking also, if anyways, I posted some of the inner circle messages in your Discord chat as well, publicly for you guys as well, because Flo, he actually,
short. There you go.
He pinged me this morning and he said, can you please tell me the CPI news result prediction, your prediction? And I woke up late, so I was not able to tell him the CPI in time. However, the inner circle was able to get that message because they saw it days ago. So I'm hoping that they all full ported, not financial advice. And now we have the Fed talking, Mr. Powell, man. And I actually watched a movie last night called Mad Money, and it is about these 3 leading women, very independent, powerful women. They decided to rob the Fed, okay? Not financial advice. And they worked as janitors at the Fed, and they put the money from the Fed into the trash. And then when they take out the trash, they think that they're taking out the money, you see? So it's very smart idea, and I think we could replicate this on the charts, not financial advice. The Powell mentions the interest rate dot plot, just saying what it says, okay? So he stresses these projections are not commitment. We know that already, okay? We'll need to see more good data to see the inflation is moving toward the 2%, which is a bit hawkish, but not new information.
Well, I'm reading here that he says that inflation has eased substantially, but is still too high.
It is currently above their targets, yes. So far this year, we have got
so like
inflation.
Yeah, for me, like that means that they're still like hawkish, but they plan to be dovish in a little while.
Appears to be hawkish, maybe. Parallel winds down. The prepared remark questions are coming soon. He's saying we need more good data, basically. This is not new information. He's always been telling us. And that is why I told you guys how to find the data with the treasuries, which point towards the harmonic confluence. It's not really hawkish so far. It's just repeating known stances, but the questions are beginning, and this is when we are going to discover some new stuff. The last Fed, I remember, he got attacked by a liberal. It was very funny. Let's see if that happens again.
Stopped out in profit. Good job, Sonny. Good job. That's what Pal told me. I posted it over there in the chat. That's what Pal told me.
The interesting part is going to come now, okay? Good question.
Good question. All right, that's good. Where's our movement at?
The upward revision, that's a nice start, okay? They're questioning the inflation projections. I think they're just going to maintain, in my opinion, but not financial advice. Powell says their relatively high PCE forecasts reflect being more conservative. Caution. He's playing down the forecast, basically. He thinks he is very sly. Powell speaks the mantra of being confident. He's very inspirational. He's my guru.
Oh, I got one for that too. He's your guru. Hold on, I got one for that too.
My alum to his voice saying good evening, good morning. That's my alarm clock every morning. His mantra of being confident. He says 2.7 to 2.8% core PCE is a good place to be. That is a bit dovish, which confirms my prediction from before. Direct question of a September cut.
Doc says heavy short tomorrow.
I have a prediction for tomorrow's news as well, which Osif will regurgitate from the inner circle with my permission, if he so wishes.
I don't know what you said, but whatever you said, I agree.
Okay. Yeah,
oh, look, I was trying to find this. Here you go. Here's Pal for you. I've dropped you another screenshot. There's what he does.
So he says 1 or 2 rate cuts are plausible. All agree it would be data dependent. So that is, I hate how his answer. Powell says members try to put their estimate for a rate's small difference between 1 or 2 in the forecast, but data dependent. So basically, he's just saying, I'm not going to tell you LOL, look at the data LOL. And the data, you know, I predicted I will go over after the Powell is done speaking. Right now. People that are not starting to take my educational insights in the inner circle, I'm going to ban them from my inner circle. I don't think that sounds like a cult. Playing down the dot plot, the policy member is committed with a particular rate path. It will be data dependent.
I don't see much of nothing, Phils. I am a little let down with this.
He's still talking.
Here's where we need to hold if we're holding.
I hate him so much.
go down if we
It
do hold, maybe
depends
we'll get
on.
an entry here.
I mean, now right now it's just basically what we would call. So far there has been no reaction across major pairs like Euro USD holds in the 1.0820 area, massively down 20 pips from pre-news levels. XAU is below 2330, but not far enough to confirm near bearish extension. The softer tone of Wall Street weighs AUD and CAD are lower. There was a question saying, did you change the dots according to the data? Most people don't. Do you know what this? I hate him for this question. This proves, okay, more data. Most people don't update their projects if new data during the meeting. The dot plots, he's lying. I caught him, Powell, in a lie. The dot plots have changed. They have changed it.
Phil's just said he got Powell lying. Man, you're going to get us banned for sure now, Phils. You can't say that Powell lied. Come on. He's the federal government.
This is bad. It's very bad. I think I just proved manipulation.
The federal government never lies, Phils. They never lie. Everything they say is always the truth. Yeah. Tony says he is a trusted guy. Yeah, Powell's a trusted. I can't even say that with a straight face. You guys can hear my face when I try to say that.
Talking about, I already posted, I think, in the inner circle. I might have also posted it in your server. LTW is what I'm going to call it because the full name is too long.
Yep.
I think we should just rename the server to We Love Powell.
We love Powell.
Yes. Chart Powell, basically. So then it's like your chart pal, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
PAL, yes. And the fact that you have the word help with the SEO as well. But I like the current one, how you have the word learn, because it signifies education. That's good for the SEO too. It looks like they have considered CPI as well. The US dollar is up, which could mean that members saw the data and remained hawkish anyway. As I see it, they saw the data but didn't bother to change their forecast, and these could still change dovish. Guys, if you're this is a message to all the women out there. If your boyfriend is a trader and he's using a stop loss, then he's your girlfriend. With that in mind, I have already liquidated my account yesterday, so I am not participating. Personally, I am only trading stocks and crypto at the moment because my forex have no funds for it at the present moment. I hope this is not bearish for us.
What's up? What's up, stocks?
Well, hello, stocks. He's another member of the inner circle.
Weekly open, I think. Yeah. Could be. I'm just looking here at what it looks like. I think that I don't know. I think we're going to recheck these wicks, but maybe not. Maybe she come down and sweeps this. We still need a bottom wick here. This is what we've been looking for from this morning. But she just didn't want to come down. Right there. I would love to see a wick put right there.
So AUD right now is testing support at 0.6670. Stocks published it lower. Australia employment figures coming up early in Asia.
I think, if you want my honest opinion, and again, we'll see what happens, but I think what's going to happen is this 30-minute, this hour candle, whatever you want to go with, is going to close above here. That's what I'm looking at. If we can get a close above here and a wick there, right? Down wick and a flip, then I'm going to take the trade back up. Again, maybe it won't happen. We still got 9 minutes. So maybe she doesn't hold, but if she holds and she closes above this line here, this current price action line, like I said, this is previous price action. This is current price action for whoever, watches me chart all the time. If we close above there and we get a bottom wick and a flip, I'm going to trade that flip. That's what I was marking out there. Okay. So that's what I'm assuming right now. Why? Well, I mean, there's no reason to believe it's going to happen. This is just what I want to happen, right? Maybe it doesn't. But if we can get a close above here with that bottom wick, then that'll be a rejection wick just like we saw here. Next candle did. So I'd like to see a bottom wick without the next candle putting on a wick like that. Honestly, that I don't want to see this set up, but okay. Let's see. I'm still shorting it on capital. Okay, yeah. Staying short, yeah. Very good, Sonny. I get a paddle across, paddle access with the inner circle. Simpsons fans will know what I'm talking about. And always a pleasure to be bearish. Yep. Confidence was, what was the long position based on? I'm watching the conference. What long position based on? What are you talking about, Asa?
Advice, but silver looks very good for long positions, maybe, but it depends on. I would wait till after the volatility of the news, maybe 15 or 30 minutes after the Powell is done speaking. But it's looking very good for a mega pump, So I might go into and put
sorry, Phil,
my account. Oh, I was just going to say I was going to go into debt, put money into my account so I can long silver and gold.
That works. No, Asif, what I was saying was if we get a bottom wick on this, just like this rejection wick right here, that's why I was drawing it up to see where it was going to be as far as where your take profit and stop loss are going to have to be. If we get an up wick here and close above current price action, and then a bottom wick and a flip, that's when the long position will be, triggered, if you will, or could work. I'm not so sure that, you're going to come back up. I don't know. You still got 6 minutes. It could still. So essentially that's what I'm looking for, right? That's where your long would be. Now, again, you can say the same thing this way. If you close below, I'm not a big fan of this range because that's just right back into this consolidation crap that we had in the beginning. So we just recovered the whole move and we're just right back into this. Can that be what happens? Yeah. If she doesn't close above here, that's exactly what's going to happen. I'm not interested in any positions into that area. But if we get a close and close up above here, then I'd be interested in possibly taking a down wick and a flip in order to come back up and at least test these highs. We just got to wait on it. I was just looking, right? We just got to wait and see how it closes. I mean, it's going to be the half an hour close and the hour close both. I really want it above the little white line, not just that large line. That large line is previous price action, historical price action, right? This small line is just current structure, essentially. I don't even know. And if you guys want to trade down into this area, obviously you can. There's no reason to say that if you get a close, let's just say it closes right where it, right here. Okay, there's no reason to say that you can't trade down into this area here. So, I mean, you've got a lot of ticks to trade down into it. I'm just not a big fan of... I'm not a big fan of this range here. And you could easily recover this candle. So there's plenty of ticks down below us. I like the long better, though, I'll be honest with you. But that doesn't matter what I like better either. So...
Yes, perfect. I love it. It's going to go pretty good soon. Wow. Beautiful.
Where are you trading it, Phils? Going?
Which way?
Yeah, which way are you going?
Both. I'm going both ways because Paul's speech was neutral.
Okay. All right, Sonny. Have a good one, man. I'm just sitting here waiting and watching. Have a good one. I'll see you tomorrow. Like I said, what I'd like to see is a close right here. And a close here's how risky you guys want to get. Yeah, let me give you some, Sonny.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Paul.
Just about made it, or did I miss the big move? I'm only just back in.
I haven't traded anything yet. Sonny took I think he took a couple shorts. No, he took a long. He took a long and a short, and he ended up doing well. So yeah, he's been scalping it. And
Nice.
Stocks is looking for a short tomorrow, and Phil's is long and short so that he can continue to keep up his 100% win rate.
Neutral.
I'm just giving you a hard time, Phils.
So, to make money.
Oh man, that trade that I had drawn, or sorry, that trade that you had drawn up, laid out perfectly.
Yeah, it
Oh
did.
man,
It
that
did.
was this. But I wasn't really. I mean, it was a good call, and I just happened just there. But again, nice one. It was a nice 50 pip move, I think.
Yeah.
60 pip actually, or 52 to the
Oh,
top.
was it 60? Okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful.
All the all together was roughly. It was actually, no, if you were to write it all up, you would have made 102 pips.
Nice.
But that's if I could have. I would have been happy with 50.
Yeah.
That's
Ooh,
the
we're not gonna get
Nasdaq
close up.
Bitcoin.
I don't think we're gonna get the close above there. This is gonna be super tricky, guys. I may just draw this one up. I may not take it. The reason I say that is because I want to see it above that current price action, I think it's only going to be above the historic price action. So we got 14 seconds. Let's see. I mean, it is what it is. I'm already long, but actually going to exit. Yeah. Yeah, stocks, I don't blame you there. Again, I think it's going to close. Ooh, it might close below it. It sure did. Still going to put it. That's close, though. Yeah, I'm not touching it. If you get a bottom wick here, I'm not going to tell you can't trade it back up, but you got to be very understanding of the fact that your structure now is currently still the current structure. So you're talking 21 ticks. Again, not saying that 21 ticks is nothing. I'm just not a fan of it.
The Fed upgraded in forecast and left the employment unchanged by raising inflation forecast. It raised interest rate forecast, but it still sees cuts, just not as many, which means less. Employment is now at high levels, with jobless rate at levels consistent with full employment.
It's very hard to do anything within this range because of the.
Why is he
It goes from what 2,358 down to 2,335. I'd say it's going to consolidate within this range unless there's something massive. Has anybody heard anything about the CPI, or is there anything changing in the interest rates?
Yeah, I think Phil's
yes. I've been.
he's telling you right now, Paul. He was telling you.
I have him muted here. How long?
Oh, okay.
Right, I think.
Okay, go ahead.
Entertain me.
That was funny. He was going on about it, and you said, "Does anybody know?"
Right. I've been muted from the last time.
That was hilarious. Oh my jeez. Oh,
sorry, Fields.
We'll run down the part of the look screen. I'm in profit. Beautiful stocks. Yeah. I don't like that you didn't get much of a bottom wick there. Completely up to you. If it breaks the structure here, stocks, maybe you'll be all right. But if you want my honest opinion right now, this is a top wick. Which is very unusual, but I don't know. I'm not sure. This candle is not. This is not the greatest candle, not the greatest open, not the greatest close, but it will probably come down, break these lows, and at least test these lows, probably come down to this structure and continue down, but I don't know. It could easily drive up. We had that with this candle right here. It drove up after not much of a bottom wick. It's just, it's not the greatest stocks. You manage it how you feel fit.
We're making lower high looking like for the gold. You know, I would just potentially full port, maybe not, probably not financial advice.
Don't full port anything, guys. Don't listen to him.
But yes, it's neutral pretty much. We didn't get much new information. But employment is now at high levels with the jobless rate at levels consistent with full employment. That pushes inflation higher via increasing wages. In this case, the Fed would try to loosen the labor market. The CPI, or the previous news before this Fed, we had the lower interest rates, which drove the USD to dip and equities to rally. This was predicted by me as well, and we will see probably more bearish news tomorrow as well. So, shorts look good, and basically today is a consolidation, aka manipulation day, where they try to shake out the market. It is called Shakeout Wednesday, and people are going to get their liquidated, and then we are going to do the dip down, and then maybe a big dip up. So that is why hedging
You
is
can't
great.
dip up.
People
That's
in the
a paradox.
circle, you want to join the inner circle? They
No,
got
I told you I only like boxes, my friend. I'm not interested in a circle jerk. I have to be inside the box. No circle jerking to me, my friend.
Powell says today's inflation reading is very different,
Oh, I'm
but
swing
only
shorting.
one.
Stop loss about him a wick. Nice, nice, nice.
For anyone, one coins are up 30% today. So I am still profitable despite being liquidated.
Joseph's got feet up on something watching it now.
Do you consider liquidation not a loss?
It is a loss of 1% of my total capital for trading. Therefore, it is a risk management business investment. And just like in
you didn't hear my question. You said 100% win rate.
Do you know how much diesel costs nowadays?
What's that got to do with 100% win rate? Okay,
Listen, the argument reality.
We figured it out. I figured it out now.
No.
Bills has a 100% win rate on the trades that he wins.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, now we got it. Okay. Now I get it. Never mind. I won't question you anymore. I get it now.
I'm 100% accurate if that's the case.
Yeah.
And
I'm only in the way.
you see, because the losses are when I divert either from my analysis, my 100% analysis, or when I am using too much leverage and I hit liquidation too fast because I do not have a wide enough stop loss.
That's always why everybody loses. Everybody loses because they don't have a wide enough stop loss. If you got a wide enough stop loss, you won't lose.
Not use 200 leverage like I do.
No, if you long Bitcoin and you put your stop loss at 33 cents, I bet you'll be fine. Even Scamwix ain't 33 cents. If Bitcoin goes to 33 cents, you get stopped. I think you'd be safe. What do you think?
I would not trade Bitcoin. I would personally trade Pepe. It is a much better investment.
Let's say gold then. If we go long on gold right now and we put our stop loss at 33 cents, so if gold goes to 33 cents, we get stopped. You think we'll get stopped out?
Yes.
Yes. You think gold's going to go to 33 cents?
GC1. Let me see GC1.
33.
Yes.
What? 33 cents. I'm going to start buying gold at 33 cents. I'm going to start buying a lot of gold at 33 cents. I am stocking up. Out of trade, at entry, waiting till tomorrow. Good job, stocks. Good job. Nothing wrong with that. I don't blame you, man.
You're going to need it to trade to farmers to buy wheat, but I thought you meant the price.
I don't need wheat.
I thought you meant the price will go down 30 cents and
no. I mean, if you go long on gold and you put your stop loss at 33-cent gold, that's what you just said. You said you lose trades because your stop loss isn't wide enough. I'm just saying you're right. I mean, everybody loses trades because their stop loss isn't wide enough. If you can put your stop loss at 1 cent gold, the chances of you getting stopped are, slim to none.
Losses. Here is the thing. I mentioned stop losses. I said my metaphorical stop loss that is based on my liquidation point, because I have my actual stop losses outside of my leverage that I am able to use. Therefore, I am self-destructing every trade So my analysis that is 100% all the time, it has a correct stop loss that never hits. So I just have to start following my analysis in order to not liquidate, and also start using less leverage. But my inner circle has been winning 100% trades off of my analysis for the past few weeks here. They can all detest. There is a multiple of them in the chat with us now. So I have references to back my claims.
I want a Lambo at 33 cents. There you go. Would prefer a Ferrari. I'm not going to
all?
complain.
Don't we all?
That's true.
Tesla?
Yeah. No. If you're gonna get an e-car, stop. Don't. Just wait. If you're gonna get an e-car, then you need to buy a Lucid. That's the
No,
way to go. Tesla. No, you get the you get the Lucid Sapphire. It beats a Tesla hands down in every single category, whether it be range, speed, track time. I don't care. The Plaid ain't got shit on the Sapphire. Just saying, if you want an e-car.
But Elon has more money than them, so he will just buy the same things they have and then become better.
Yeah, well, that's how he's got into everything that he's done, is by buying businesses that are already going. You're right there. So he'll probably buy Sapphire, and then it'll be, a Tesla anyway. So you'll
Can I buy
the beginning model.
Yes. Also, if you can get the money if you started listening to the things I put in the inner circle. If you fail to do so, you will be kicked out of the inner circle for failing to eat the apple, the golden apple that was given to you, blessed upon you. There are people starving in Africa that could have your spot in the inner circle.
If they were starving, how could they afford an internet connection? Surely to God, they would actually buy food instead of joining your inner circle.
That's a valid point, Paul. That's a valid point.
Always does reality. It does.
But you don't understand that food's not going to make them rich, Paul. But the inner circle. Well, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I was with you. I'm with you, Paul. Never mind. I'm with you. Oh my jeez.
I'm glad I came up here.
Wants to go on the inner. I will send them a Starlink satellite.
Starlink satellite.
Yes.
Man, you better hope that there's no people in Africa listening in on this stream, because they might take you up on that just to get the Starlink satellite. You better be careful.
Hey. Get us. So that won't happen.
Well, guys,
I'm serious.
I got to tell you. What'd you say? I was looking at the price. I didn't. What'd you say, Phils? Are there, Phils? Can nobody hear me?
Oh, I can hear you all right, man. I was waiting for him to reply back to you.
What happened?
Just looking at the 1 minute.
Yeah, price is going nowhere, so I think I'm going to close it down, guys. I will see you all tomorrow morning for early morning TA. Have a good one. There's nothing going on.
That sounds.
Yep. Stocks, have a good one.
Thank you very much.
Bills, have a good one. Even though we can't hear you, he's lighting up green. I don't know. Maybe he went somewhere. Paul, have a good one. Asif, have a good one, and I will see you all tomorrow. All right.
Cheers, man. Thanks for the stream. Good luck.
Yep. See you later.